by the oaks of Mamre, as he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. He lifted up his eyes and looked, and saw that 3 men stood near him. When he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself to the earth, and said, "My Lord, if now I have found favor in your sight, please don't go away from your servant. Now let a little water be fetched, wash your feet and rest yourselves under the tree. I will get a piece of bread so you can refresh your heart. After that you may go your way. Now that you have come to your servant." They said, "Very well, do as you have said." Abraham hurried into the tent of Sarah and said, "Quickly prepare 3 seahs of fine meal needed, and make cakes." Abraham ran to the herd and fetched a tender and good calf, and gave it to the servant. He hurried to dress it. He took buttermilk and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them. He stood by them under the tree, and they ate. They asked him, "Where is Sarah, your wife?" He said, "There in the tent." "Is anything too hard for Yahweh? At the set time I will return to you when the season comes around. Sarah will have a son." He said, "I will certainly return to you at about this time next year, and behold, Sarah, your wife, will have a son." Sarah heard in the tent door which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, well advanced in age. Sarah had passed the age of childbearing. Sarah laughed within herself, saying, "After I have grown old, will I have pleasure, my Lord, being old also?" Yahweh said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh, saying, will I really bear a child when I am old? Is anything too hard for Yahweh? At the set time I will return to you when the season comes around, and Sarah will have a son." Then Sarah denied it, saying, "I didn't laugh," for she was afraid. He said, "No, but you did laugh." "Is anything too hard for Yahweh? At the set time I will return to you when the season comes around. Sarah will have a son." The men rose up from there and looked toward Sodom. Abraham went with them to see them on their way. Yahweh said, "Will I hide from Abraham what I do? Since Abraham will surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth will be blessed in him. For I have known him to the end that he may command his children and his household after him, that they may keep the way of Yahweh, to do righteousness and justice." Yahweh said, "Because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether their deeds are as bad as the reports which have come to me." Abraham came near and said, "Will you consume the righteous with the wicked? What if there are 50 righteous within the city? Will you consume and not spare the place of the 50 righteous who are in it? May it be far from you to do things like that, to kill the righteous with the wicked. Shouldn't the judge of all the earth do right?" Yahweh said, "If I find instead of 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare the whole place for their sake." Abraham answered, "See now, I have taken it on myself to speak to the Lord, although I am dust and ashes. What if there were like 5 of the 50 righteous? Will you destroy all the city for lack of fire?" He said, "I will not destroy it if I find 45 there. What if there are 40 found there?" He said, "I will not do it for the 40's sake. Oh, don't let the Lord be angry, and I will speak. What if there are 30 found there?" He said, "I will not do it if I find 30 there. What if there are 20 found there?" He said, "I will not destroy it for the 20's sake. Oh, don't let the Lord be angry, and I will speak just once more. What if 10 are found there? Is anything too hard for Yahweh? At the set time I will return to you when the season comes around. Sarah will have a son." Is anything too hard for Yahweh? At the set time I will return to you when the season comes around. Sarah will have a son. Yahweh went his way as soon as he had finished communing with Abraham, and Abraham returned to his place.